White House estimates that it's costing our economy about $15 billion a week to continue to have the government shut down, but it's not just our economy. It's American families, the American people who are paying the price. The program funding for the WIC program, Women's, Infants, and Children program, was about set to expire. I think the White House is trying to figure out a way to move resources around to be able to keep that program up and funded. Telehealth, hospital at home, programs like that have expired, meaning that hospitals are losing and patients are losing their flexibility and making it harder to cover the people who need to be covered. And then, of course, the this week paychecks start being affected for federal workers, and that is going to have real consequences for them and their families as well. So this shutdown continues to create more and more problems, and the Democrats are going to get another chance. They've already voted 5 different times now to keep the government shut down and against opening up the government, which we have from our colleagues in the House, a clean funding resolution, which is nonpartisan, something that 13 previous occasions during the Democrats' majority here in the Senate and the Biden presidency, almost all Democrats voted for, all 13 times. This is a fairly routine thing that happens down here, that happens around here on a regular basis.
Have you taken a look at that memo, and what is your interpretation?
I haven't looked at the memo specifically yet. My assumption is that furloughed workers will get back pay. But that being said, this is very simple. Open up the government, and this is a non-issue. We don't have to have this conversation. Everybody gets paid when the government is open. The Democrats can do it by delivering a handful of votes this afternoon. We could go in there and we could open up this government. The President's ready to sign it into law, as the Speaker pointed out. If that doesn't happen, there are a lot of really bad things that happen to the American people, and there are going to be a lot of people who aren't going to be getting paychecks. And you know, he mentioned our troops. That is something that becomes a reality starting next week.
So why not swear in Adelita Grijalva, who was elected 2 weeks ago during a pro forma session? Does it have to do with her 218th signature on the discharge petition, the Epstein discharge?
No, it has nothing to do with that at all. We will swear her in when everybody gets back. It's a ceremonial duty. Look, we'll schedule it, I guess, as soon as she wants. It has nothing to do with it. We're in pro forma session because there is nothing for the House to do. The House has done its job. People say, why don't you do more? Let's do more. Now you should do something. We already did something. It was passing a clean CR. We did it over 2 weeks ago, almost 3 weeks ago now, and we sent it over here. This should have been a simple traditional thing that's been done. This is customary. There's nothing new under the sun, and in fact, it's exactly the same thing that Chuck Schumer voted for in March. So the House will get back to our normal order and doing our job as soon as he votes to reopen the government, because real people's lives are hanging in the balance right now. This is not a joke. It is beyond me that they're going to continue to dig their heels in and resist this.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.